What's up, guys? JFM here. Welcome back to another video. Today is a very special day because I will be going over my full gaming setup and giving you guys an awesome tour of just about everything I use on a day-to-day basis for YouTube. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. Quick spoiler alert, this video is filled with the worst, the absolute worst pans of all time. Extremely cringeworthy. Just try to go with it. I filmed it with an iPhone. Anyways, let's kick it off. Starting with the whole setup. You guys have seen the overview. Let's kick right into maybe the monitor. Let's check it out. So this is my monitor, and this thing is my pride and joy of my setup. I'm so excited I was able to get this. This is an LG 34-inch curved display. So it's like an ultra-wide display, so it's larger, it's not larger, but it's longer than most displays, which makes it super good for editing and gaming and stuff like that. But it's also curved, and it's great for movies. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I could not recommend it more. Obviously, it is pretty expensive, and it's kind of it's not really practical for most people, but for me, it's awesome, and especially for watching movies. If you're watching a movie, there are no black bars above and below the video, which is awesome. So, loving that. Let's move on to the headphones. These guys are Turtle Beaches, and the Turtle Beaches are fairly good. I would recommend them. The only reason I have them is because they were my brother's. He used them on his Xbox, so I started using them for my computer, and they work lovely, and fairly simple. I don't know what model they are, but I will leave the link in the description to these guys, as well as everything else in this video. Next up, I have my ELGATO HD60 capture card, and this thing does all of the magic for the channel. This is what allows me to record 1080p HD 60 frames per second with all of my videos, and it's awesome. It does a wonderful job at what it needs to do. I'll show you guys the actual software later, but this is the actual device that records all of the gameplay I create. Pretty cool stuff. Next up within the setup, I want to quickly show you guys this Mob Crush trophy, and I usually keep this on my desk. This is the trophy I received a while ago for reaching 10K followers on Mob Crush. If you guys don't know what Mob Crush is, it is a mobile game streaming service, so it's like Twitch for mobile games, and they sent me this in reward for earning 10,000 subscribers. Followers. I was the first user of their service to win this award, and it is huge to me. I use it as motivation, and I keep it right on my desk because it is absolutely awesome. Mob Crush is incredible. Thank you guys so much for this awesome trophy. Next up on the list, I thought I would show you guys this awesome Vault Boy bobblehead. Biggest fan of Fallout of all time. That's all I have to say. Also, if you guys notice back behind the bobblehead, there's a little bit of an Xbox kind of deal. That's just so I can hook up wirelessly an Xbox One controller to my computer to play video games. Pretty cool stuff. Moving on after that, we'll show you guys the SKYLIMITE keyboard and mouse. It's a nice little combo. Now the colors are a little bit off because the software is not updated to Windows 10, so I can't actually change the mouse color just yet, but once I can, it's gonna all look nice in royal blue, and it'll be awesome. But for now, it's a great gaming setup rig style thingamajiggy, and you guys can go ahead and get yours. I have links for those in the description as well. They're not very common. It's a smaller brand, so you guys may not know about it, but SKYLIMITE is what I'm rocking under my hands when I game and record and all that stuff. Moving on from that, we have the actual PC itself. Now, this was built by IRONSIDE. I paid a pretty hefty price for it, but it has done an incredible job, especially with the big old monitor it has to power. It's been working exceptionally. It has a GTX 980 Ti graphics card, and Intel i7 quad maybe hexacore I don't know how many. All of the stuff will be in the description below. I am no computer geek. I don't know all about all the tech specs and stuff like that, but I did my research when I got the computer, and I know it is a solid device and a solid setup. So yeah, I know it's good. I don't know all the technical words and names for everything, but I've done my research, and it's an absolute beast of a PC, and it's awesome for editing and recording videos. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the chair. No, I don't know where this chair came from. I got it for Christmas, I think from my grandparents, and it is some spin action. It works, it's comfortable. Have no idea who made it or what it is, but it's nice. And that's my chair. Next up on the list, we have the Beast, the MXL009 USB condenser microphone. This thing is awesome. It's what I'm using right now to record the overlay of this video, and it works phenomenally. I definitely love it. Now, I do use Audacity to improve the audio quality, but this thing is a beast. It is super expensive for a mic, and it is definitely not a starter mic, but it is awesome. It is fabulous. I could not recommend it more. Moving on from the mic, I thought I'd show you guys, this is the actual controller I use with the wireless link. It is a Halo limited edition controller, the only one they had at Walmart when I went to go get a controller. It's nice though, and of course next to it, the most important part about this setup, you can't have a gaming setup without a nice assortment of candles. Like at the salted caramel running right now, I have a handful of candles. That's not even all of them. Those are just some of my favorites, and they are absolutely awesome. I don't know what I would do without them. It's a key. It's a key to success in the gaming. That was stupid. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Okay, moving on, let's go ahead and take a look at the MacBook of the build. Now, this is another computer I use. This one I usually use for on-the-go tweets, comments, and stuff like that, but mainly I do live stream on this thing. If you guys do remember, earlier I mentioned Mob Crush. This is the beast I stream from. You can also stream directly from your device, but if you use a computer, you can use an external microphone, which I'll get into in a second, and this is the Mac that they actually sent me. Mob Crush is insane. I'm telling you, they are the most generous, the most kind, the most caring company out there. They're ridiculous. They sent me this computer to stream with, and they're absolutely incredible. I love them. It's an awesome computer. I think it's a 2015 MacBook Pro 13-inch. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is, but I'm almost certain it is. And it's a beast. It's simply a beast. Now, what do I use to record audio when I'm streaming? Well, I do use an Audio-Technica microphone. It's not as good as my gaming setup voice recording usual microphone, the MXL, but it does get the job done, and it's nice and portable, unlike the other guy, which is pretty beefy and big, if you guys do remember just like a few minutes ago seeing that. So it's nice for streaming. It definitely gets the job done. And next up, we have the 3 tablets I usually play on. Now, 2 of them are NVIDIA Shield tablets, and you will see them. The only difference is one is the newer one. It's called the NVIDIA K1, I believe, and it's just got a few different features. The main difference you can tell is from the back. The Shield is more metallic, and there are rubberized side panels. Other than that, I think most of the specs are the exact same. I also have an iPad Air, which was sent to me by Mob Crush. Again, Mob Crush sent me an iPad Air, which is crazy, and they sent it to stream with, which is super awesome. So I do use that for all of my iOS needs, and I use the 2 Android tablets for all of my Android needs. Now, the reason I have 2 may seem weird. Obviously, my family uses one of them, but I also wanted to start a modded series on one of them, and if I were to use one of them for a modded series and a regular series, that probably wouldn't work too well. So I thought I'd go ahead and use that, and I may start that series pretty soon. Now, that is it for the hardware behind everything I have. Let's go into the software, starting with Adobe Photoshop. This is the only thing I can ever imagine myself using to edit thumbnails. It is simply amazing. I love it. It's plain and simple. Photoshop is awesome. Definitely recommend it. Next up, however, is not as good, although it is great, and no, it's not. It's horrible. Don't recommend using this if you're getting into gaming or video editing or any sort of YouTubing in general. Stay away from Sony Vegas. I use it because I'm used to it. Don't get used to it. Try something else. It's awful. Trust me, it's awful. Don't get into it. Next up, we have Audacity, which is a simple audio editor. It's how I record my voiceovers. It's how I'm recording this voiceover, and you can remove background noise, equalize the audio, compress the audio. It's kind of technical, but it is awesome, and it makes the audio super, super good. So if you don't have a good microphone, you can fake out the audience and make it seem like you've got a fantastic one. It's a very, very good tool, especially for YouTube. Next up, the last software that I use on a daily basis to record and edit videos is the ELGATO software, which goes hand in hand with the ELGATO capture card, and it just basically it's what you record through. You record through the Elgato hardware, and it shows up on the software, and you can use the software to change settings and stuff like that. So it is fairly simple. That is that. That's all the stuff I have within the setup, and yeah, Fairly simple stuff. Fairly simple stuff. So I guess now I'll show some flashback footage from my old setup. I thought I may as well add that. So this is what I came from, and this new setup is what I have grown into. So what you're watching right now is my old setup that I did a while back. Anyways, that is basically it. If you guys had any questions about anything I showed in today's video, I will hopefully have links to look, search for, check out anything within this video in the description below. Also, if you have any questions about something else that I didn't mention or that you may have a question about, please do use the comment section. That is what it is for. Other than that, please go ahead and smash that like button below. I know you guys were looking forward to this video for a long time, and I finally brought it to you. Word up. And by the way, yes, you can all agree. Hopefully now you can all agree. Those pans were miserable. Anyways, that is basically it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Tomorrow we will have Minecraft Pocket Edition and Switch Up Saturday. And as always, stay frosty, my friends. Peace, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.